Ethereum broke through $3,000. And not only did it do that, it is flying up towards $3,500. Is that going to become the new resistance, or will it just blaze through that and start to move towards $4,000, $5,000, and then eventually beyond? That's what we're going to be talking about in this video. There's a couple of key things that I'm going to go over with you that I think are really, really important as to why, for me, I hold Ethereum in my portfolio. That is the majority of my portfolio. I have my other favorite altcoins as well, but I'm going to tell you why I am extremely passionate, not just bullish, obviously bullish, but very, very passionate about Ethereum. Why?
I'm in Safeway at the supermarket and I just took a look at the charts. I just wanted to check before I went in to go and do my shopping, and then I saw something that I just had to do this video right now. Ethereum is at an all-time high of $3,416, and I was about just to go and get some wine, but then when I saw the charts I thought, well, I better go and get some champagne here. And I think that today we are May the 3rd and that we are about to go to $3,500. So my crypto angels, this is a time for us to celebrate 5,000. Here we come.
I'm Joanna Garzilli. This is Crypto Angel Network. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, for liking, for commenting, all that fabulous stuff. And I want to go ahead and share the charts with you. So let's just get into that. The hard part, I think, is when something hasn't yet broken out. Now, look, some of you have been in this space much longer than me, much longer. I've only been in crypto a few months. And I'm going to show you afterwards the progress that my portfolio has made in a super short period of time. Let me just move this down here so that we can take a look. So as you can see right now, we've got a red candle. We have, let's see, where are we at here? We're on 15 minutes. And as we can see, we're in a strong upward. I can't even believe that we have gone all the way up here to this high of $3,455. And now we started off with a wick, and right now in motion, we do have a red candle, and we're having some pullback here, which would say to me that there are some day traders in here, and they're just, there's definitely now some stuff going on here. But what does this mean? Does this mean that this is, for now, a period of consolidation that is going to come in? Or is this just a little bit of a breather here? Because if we look at this candle back here, which was on the, hang on, let me just check something here on my timeline here. Where are we at on our date? I think we're on the 3rd of May. You can see here from a few hours ago, we had a red candle. So this is the biggest red candle we've had since this big pump. Let's just take a moment, just go to the hourly so we can look at that pattern and just see what Ethereum has done before we get into more specifics about if you are looking to enter into Ethereum, and especially if you're new to crypto. And I just know that when I came into it, and it feels really terrifying to know, thinking we just got to jump in. And so what I want to just try and just distinguish now is now a time, is it good to just jump in before we go more to the upside? Or is it better just wait and see if there's going to be a bit of retracement? So I just want to show you the 1 day here. And you can see from the 1 day to very, very upward trend line. If we go to the 1 month, you can start to see even more so the majority of a lot of green candles. But I think the most really what shows what is coming for Ethereum and is super, let me move myself out of the way here, over here for a moment. This is what gets me really excited when I look at the monthly chart, and you can just see that Ethereum is going parabolic. And this really is that, if we look right from beginning of 2021 here, so let's see, it's like April, March, trying to count backwards, February, January, December, January, February, March, April. Yes. Okay, so right from here, you can see from really the beginning of 2021 that we have started to go into a parabolic move. And let's just take it back right from here and see then if you got into Ethereum at $728, oh my gosh, you'd be doing a super happy dance. But even now, I mean, I bought Ethereum at different points where I've bought it and sold it, or I've used it to do trading with say, for example, on when I've wanted to do an Ethereum trading pair and it hasn't been in US dollar tether. And that was when I really started thinking about why is Ethereum, why, and this was back when it was around $1,600, not that long ago. I was wondering, why is this not worth more? I don't understand, because it's being used for gas fees, it's being used on Uniswap, it's being used in so much of DeFi. And so as I started thinking about that more and more and more, and after having got certified in blockchain as well, I thought this is just totally undervalued. This doesn't make sense. This has to catch up with Bitcoin. And even though Bitcoin has been struggling lately, struggling to really to break out and move up to that 70,000, even to just get back to the past 60,000, which is that line of resistance. I was thinking to myself, I wonder if Ethereum is going to get to the point where it starts to take market share from Bitcoin. And because obviously we have the Berlin fork, the London fork, and we are moving to proof of stake instead of proof of work. I hope I said that the right way around. And so because that is going to be happening, Ethereum is going to become more and more scarce as more Ethereum is burned. And I think that people are really starting to realize that and catch on now. So one of the big questions is going to be, is it too late to go into Ethereum? Have you missed the boat now that it is 3,400 heading towards 3,500? I don't think it's too late. I think there is still going to be plenty of room for growth. So let's just do a couple of things here. What I'm going to do, first of all, let's just look at if you were going to make an entry point right now for Ethereum. Let's just do, I'm on the 15-minute chart here. And let's just go and stick in our horizontal line. I'm going to go with green for support here. So I'm going to do actually two different lines. One, I'm going to do down here because it just went so parabolic in the last 48 hours. I'm going to put that here, and you can see that's actually right around this spot here let me just make that a little bit thicker. Let's just go with a thicker line here. So you can see right back from here, which was, oh my gosh, it's less than a day. Let's just look. Yeah, actually, let's move that line down just a smidgen more. So you can see right now, the big question if you're looking from an entry point is, how much pullback is there going to be? We know in the past that Ethereum has sometimes it has plummeted $200, $300, $400. Obviously, when there's been really a bloodbath, even more so. But what can we expect right now? Could you wait for an entry point of going back even where only a couple of days ago it was $2,700, $2,800? It is possible, but I think it is unlikely. Maybe there would be like a sort of a flash crash where you could go in at that 2,800 level. But I don't think that would be for long, because we now are at a point where more and more institutional money is going to come into Ethereum. And also you have a number of whales who have been in Bitcoin that are going to maybe be moving some of what they have, or saying what they would have been putting more into Bitcoin, they're actually now going to put into Ethereum instead, because they see more value in that. So one potential entry point where you could set a limit by is just say, I don't know, like a Hail Mary of 2,700. It could go over there, but I just think there's like a 15-20% chance of that right now. Otherwise, the more sensible entry point would be if you wait for it to come down to 3,085, or let's say if we just go up to this line here, 3,100. So you could go 3,085, but let's just go put it here, 3,000 right around 3,100. And then just let's look at where's this new line of resistance. What has to happen for, hang on a sec, I'm going with the wrong thing. What has to happen next? So let's just go with the red line here and see where we're at. And we got, let's go with yeah, that's a pretty thick line. And let's go here. And obviously we're in new territory. These are, you know, I'm putting this here, this line of resistance. So we've definitely got a line of resistance here of 3,332. And then let's put that line, an even thicker line that we're going to do from the all-time high where we just had quite a heavy resistance just start to kick in. So I'm going to go with an ultra thick line here. This is what we're going to be looking at. All right, so you see we got these 2 points here, and already we got a green candle. So what you're going to need to watch in this next 2-3 hours is just see, is Ethereum going to be, how long is it going to be consolidating in here? Is it going to break down? So with that being said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick a trend angle in here, trend line, I mean, and let's go with yellow. This is part of my color scheme. Hang on, let's come over here. Let's go with this sort of thickish line. I'm going to go from this point here, right here, where I feel that there's a decent line of support. And we're going to follow this all the way up like this. And then if we go up to, actually, let's go up to here. This is going to work better. Hang on. Let's go here, here. Let's come down. Let's go like this. Just want to see how high to go with this. Let's go to there. Nope, hang on. Bear with me if it'll reach. All right, that's not a perfect line. This is where my OCD stuff comes in. A little bit below that. If I was gonna, maybe let's read, so we can go with this. We can see that, I mean, it's barely breaking down here. What you want to watch at is from within this period. The only other thing I would do is maybe do the support line. I'm going to change it. You know what? I'm going to change it. Let me move this up to, I want to go from here instead. That's 3153. I'm going to move this. Let me just actually delete that. Got to just, it's a work in progress here. And let's do it from right here for this trend line. This is going to give a better, it just feels like it, because I don't want to go up to here, you see, because look, can you see where these, I want to follow this line here. So let's go to here. All right, that's better. I like that more. You see, can you see how this is following along this line here? And so this is what we're looking at here now inside let's look inside this triangle. This is what you want to watch for in terms of realistically, if in this next couple of hours, well, let's see, next couple of hours, we break down below here. If we go below 3,349, then we could potentially go all the way down to 3,151. And it could go even lower down to 3,089 with that other line I did before. But you can see right now, if you look at the RSI, right, the relative strength index, we're not overbought right now. Because we just had that whopping red candle. And I think that we could still have another run to the upside. You know, when I look at this, I go, are we going to now have a period of consolidation at 3,500, or are we going to try and run up to 5,000? Because I want to say 4,000, but I feel like now, because we've broken through 3, it's going to go like 5, and then it's going to go from 5 to 10. Those are those psychological numbers to look at. So if in this next couple of hours we break out of 3,500, I think that, I mean, we could pretty quickly do that run up to 5,000. That is not unreasonable at all. But if we break down and we go through some consolidation, maybe it's going to be 2,800 up to 3,500. That would be the range there. But yeah, you can see that. I mean, we have a green candle there, but just like the volume's coming back. So what would I do? Well, I bought some more Ethereum earlier. I wasn't going to buy any more, and then I did get some more. I went in at just over 3,000. I have to check the buy that I did for that. It was just over 3,000. I was okay with it, and I'm glad. I think it was like 3,000. And let me check. Hang on a sec. I want to tell you what was my. Let me just see what my limit, what that buy was. I went in at 3,090. I went in at 3,090. I got an extra 0.58 of it. I went in at 2,888 with 1.2. I'd gone in at 2,074 with 0.57 Ethereum, just above that. Another 2,161 at 2.5 Ethereum, 2016. Yeah, I mean, I've just bought in at different points all along the way. But I'm getting to the point now where that's it for me. I'm just going to I've got my just over 12 Ethereum. And I know some of you have much, much more, but I'm just like that's where I'm at with mine. And I'm just gonna hold on for this ride. I'm not gonna swing trade it, none of that. I'm just hodling this because I said the other day, I've done several over the past few months, I've done several videos on Ethereum. I have felt quite strongly that we are going to go to at least double digits. I mean, I think now we know 10,000 is an absolute no-brainer. I think that 20,000 is very, very realistic. And there is the possibility that we could go even higher. And the last thing I want to share with you on this is, let me just go to, I just want to pull up another tab here and just show you London fork Ethereum, and go do your own due diligence on this as well. And see, I love Ivan on tech, by the way. He's brilliant. I studied with Ivan. I'm blockchain certified with him. I did technical analysis with him as well. And so he is a fantastic person to check out. And he's a developer as well. He really, really knows his stuff. So the ultimate guide to the Ethereum Berlin hard fork and London hard fork, written by Ivan on tech. And I think this is absolutely critical, and why 10,000 is totally realistic, and why that Bitcoin is likely to start losing some of its dominance. He says, as the weeks roll by, we are getting closer to Ethereum's major 2021 network upgrades. You may have already heard about either the Ethereum Berlin hard fork scheduled for April, or the Ethereum London hard fork. That's where I'm from, by the way. I'm from London originally. Ethereum London hard fork slated for July. In this article, we go through both of these Ethereum network upgrades, along with the Ethereum improvement proposals. So Ethereum network upgrades, they even matter. And let's just go down here. Let's just look at the EIPs. So Bitcoin bull run to roughly 60,000, surge of interest in NFT marketplaces such as Rarible and OpenSea. 2021, we've had the emergence of Binance Smart Chain. And then there's been a massive increase in Ethereum gas fees as well. And that was one of the things that I noticed when I was trying to use Uniswap. So let me just go here. Ethereum network upgrades are nothing new, although we're currently looking forward to the Ethereum Berlin hard fork. And then let's see if it just goes into the explaining. These include, so long-time Ethereum followers will likely fondly remember historical Ethereum network upgrades. For example, Ethereum Spurious Dragon, Byzantium, Constantinople, St. Petersburg, and in late 2019, Istanbul, the last hard fork before Berlin. It was eventually followed by another notable update in 2020, which was Muir Glacier upgrade and the launch of Medalla testnet, an Ethereum 2.0 beacon chain. Now, however, the Ethereum network is about to get another 2 important upgrades. So we've got the Berlin and London, and let me just get to the part. Network on the way towards Serenity or Ethereum 2.0. So right now, for example, on Coinbase Pro, and also on Gate.io and a number of other exchanges, you can stake your Ethereum. But if you want to trade it, you want to sell it, you can't touch it until those upgrades are done. So you just have to really look. And I did do a video on Ethereum staking that you can see on Crypto Angel Network that I did do about a couple of months ago. And so at the moment, I am not going to stake my Ethereum, not because I'm going to sell it, but just because I just want to keep it. I just want to just have it to hand. I'm not going to be staking it at this point. Let's see, Ethereum improvement proposals. Okay, here we go. The Ethereum Berlin hard fork. Let's just see where it gets to the specific points here. I just want to see where he explains it. And Ethereum block countdown. Let's see, mod X gas prices. The EIP 256 proposal is about to change to how gas prices are defined when it comes to modular exponentiation. And let me gas cost increase for state access opcodes. One of the things that I understand is that the gas fees are not going to be as pricey. Like, they're going to come down. It's going to make, and also that my understanding as well is that Ethereum, everything is going to run faster. And that is, I think that's where more value. Oh, there's London Bridge. Okay, I love it. Nice picture of London Bridge there. Fabulous. So fee market change. I just want to get and see if there's, because a lot of this is very, very technical. And then we got the Ethereum Shanghai hard fork. I think the most important thing is that the fees are going to be lower, that they are going to burn more Ethereum. And as they burn the Ethereum, there's going to become less of it. It's going to become scarce, just like Bitcoin. So where Bitcoin is something that has a store of value, that is what Ethereum is going to shift towards. But you can go to academy.ivanontech.com and you can go and read that article if you just look up on the Berlin and London hard fork, just to get into the sort of the tech side of it. And then the last thing that I'm going to show you here is I've got my Ethereum, and it's just been amazing. I mean, just in a few weeks, it's only I think it was 3 weeks, I already have a 51.85% gain of over $14,000. For other people holding more Ethereum, wow, they're going to have a lot more than me. It's all relative, isn't it? Some people have more, some have less, but I think it's relative to oneself. Those gains right now are fantastic. And I think that we are just getting started with that. I think that we are going to see things really, really start to get moving to the upside. So just make sure that you pay attention to this in these next couple of hours. Again, like I said before, if you're looking for an entry point, you just want to make sure that maybe just wait and see what time will it be here. It says this will be in 1 day. So if you just wait 24 hours from now, you're going to be able to see whether Ethereum is really pumping to the upside or whether there is going to be some pullback. There's always pullback. It always happens. We just don't know exactly at what point that is going to occur. But it feels like things are just slow down a little bit. So maybe 3,500 is going to be this point of just having a little bit of consolidation before we start moving to the upside. And then I think that next upside wouldn't just be $4,000. It will be moving towards $5,000. So what do you think? Please let me know in the comments. What are your thoughts? Do you love Ethereum? Are you holding it? Are you just thinking no? Are you leaning more towards Bitcoin? What is your thinking on all of that? And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. I'm Joanna Garzilli. This is Crypto Angel Network, and I'm sending you lots and lots of love.